Hey everybody, welcome back to Farming Simulator 25 Zielonka Hard Mode, episode 93. I noticed as I was looking around that we still need to get a layer of fertilizer on the small poplar field that we just harvested. We also need to get that thing planted, which I think we will do first. I'm going to load this fertilizer up, though, actually, before we even start that. And, yeah, we're going to get some poplar overplanted on the spots where we didn't have them before, where we lost to hail. So I'm just going to stash this a little bit out of the way, I think. And go get the other stuff. Go get that planter and get it dealt with. Get my stuff planted is what I mean to say. We only have a little tiny bit in this one, so we will have to go eject that firstly. So to start with, I do believe this line needs going. Oh, well, we can't plant it in November, so that makes things weird. Because when we can plant it, I didn't even think of that, man. When we can plant it, it's going to be out of sync with the rest of the field, I do believe. But, you know, in this thing, we got to get out of our way entirely. Put it somewhere it's not actually going to be wrecked up, or not wrecked up, but moved around a bunch, but is still accessible. Alright, so that's unfortunate. I guess we just have to either live with the lower harvest for a bit, or wait until it's time. We'll get this fertilized up and then probably move on to December and probably even January from there, although I think we have something to sell in December. So we will definitely be doing that. Okay. So that's dealt with. I was just thinking maybe I ought to just move that poplar field over to somewhere else, get a new fresh plant of poplar, and any one of these other ones. Now, I also have enough money, possibly. We need to take a look real quick and see. 103. I'm near enough money to buy 17 and complete my set almost, or well, very nearly anyway. 27 and 26 would also be part of that. But having 17, while desirable, is not part of the plan. We're so close. I think very soon, even possibly, hopefully, pre-January, we are going to have our biomass heating plant, and then we can work on the conveying. I mean, even without the conveyor, the carting would be much simplified. And I don't know whether I want to like try to run a conveyor line over the house. I could. It might actually make sense. We do own that land over there. But regardless, we need to move on now because there's nothing else. Oh, I guess we could mow 9, which we should do. So we'll go mow 9 and then move on because luckily it's harvestable right now. Is it time for, well, we could go more silage. I'm going to sell at least 2 of our current loads of silage, so it would be good to have another set. Go more silage, I think that's the answer. Question is, can we sell this silage yet? No. Well, we're gonna have to like set it aside and go grab the other silage that we can sell. Although we could do that next month. In fact, we could just leave the bales we're about to create on the field. Might be nice to keep checking the sale just in case a good square baler comes through. That would kill our biomass heating plant until after we carted all that wood chips, but at the same time it would be nicer. We're gonna get this mowing and then we're gonna deal, I think. I'm surprised I can actually mow here. I don't know if there's any more. How much more canola oil are we gonna get? And will that be canola or will it be Nothing. Alright, well that's cool. What we want is... Yeah, we got plenty of both, so that's not an issue. So if we put the... If we put the biomass heating plant out here, I do believe we own this. Yeah, if we put the biomass heating plant there, I'm not sure entirely how much conveyor we would need. We made it like a road from there in, or from there in to here. It might work out. Might work out just fine. But the thing we're waiting on is this grass, so let's get this done. I guess I could get to baling it right away. Okay, we are going to move on now. We're going to sell silage and pick up end of canola, right? Canola. Well, canola oil. I guess canola oil is... I thought it was better in December, but it doesn't actually look like it, so... But it doesn't look any worse. So we'll sell canola oil in December, and we'll sell the silage that's on the cart. And... what else? December, November, eggs we already sold. Honey's March. Yeah, I've got a bunch of buffalo mozzarella, but the price isn't great. Well, we're gonna sleep through to December and do our sales then. And of course it's snowing. %. So we got a little bit of time before we can sell that and go pick up the other one. So in the meantime, I guess we go get our canola loaded up. All right. The supermarket's apparently the best. Well, we know where that is. Okay. And 25 grand. Not too shabby. We are almost at the point where we can afford that biomass heating plant. We may not be able to afford the conveyor system we'll need to set up, but any improvement on carting would be wonderful. If I could just set even one truck to carting on an AI that wasn't going to run into traffic and avoid non-existent obstacles and all of the other weird things, not find its routes, and all of the other weird things that the AI tend to do on these load deliver jobs, that would be excellent. And actually the first sale to that would probably fund that anyway, and I totally missed my turn. Alright, that's dealt with. those cows are out of silage. Probably out of hay as well. So we'll give them another bale of hay. Yeah, they have straw and silage, so... Or straw and hay. They need a silage. This guy out of the snow. Let's see if that stuff's ready yet. Well, I guess we're just pushing forward until it is. Might as well look at this stuff. But that's not actually what we're going for. Silage is... That's at the farmer's market. Interesting. At 120. What's the difference, though? Animal dealer 121. Farmer's market 124. We're just going to sell to the animal dealer. Okay, so now we're thinking about where to put that bio plant. Ah, I have no idea what I just hit. Oh, farmland, okay. Whoops, we want construction. And tools, nope. Selling points. This is the biomass heating plant. I think that might work. We're gonna try it out. Whoops, I'm inside this thing. I can't leave. Help, I'm stuck. Right. We got 21 left. Maybe we can... Yeah, we could definitely got to do something about that. So that... I wonder if that works. All right, if we look at sales, wood chips. Yeah, not too bad. 490. Eh, better than what it could have been. So then we look at nope. We look at conveyor belts. I don't know if those where those are actually. There they are, belt systems. Okay, that guy handles at least one of those, at least two of those actually. But in the meantime, let's see about a load and deliver. I hope I didn't just totally mess that up. Might have been a good idea to hook up a test run on it. I guess worst case is I spent some money. So load and deliver. Right, so we move from multi-fruit and liquid. I mean, next month is really when we want to do it, but wood chips. That one. Let's try it and see what happens. I'm not going to sell all of the wood chips just yet. I just want to see if it works. Not that I can really do much to fix it, but we can't afford all of the conveying anyway. Gonna need at least 2 of those. If it works, it works. The real question is, can it find its way back? Okay, interruptions aside, we made a little bit of money. I actually didn't get to see how much, but that's okay. Nice. It actually is using and following the roads. That's awesome. Okay. It's actually gonna do it. Well, we'll sell the rest at a better price. But actually, that one load, maybe I can afford the conveyors. I'm gonna need at least 2, maybe more. But we will find out in just a second. The sign always seems to confuse them, though. Oh, 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 he's gonna do it! Wow, you figured it out! You can actually go around a thing. Alright. Sarcasm aside, that's awesome. Wonder if there's a way to get rid of that sign permanently. Well, if anybody knows, let me know. Alright, so a pair of these guys to start with.
Here's to the one
As you can see, I decided to sell the wheat because I need the money to pay for another grim thing, and this is almost enough. Almost enough to buy that that conveyor, like endpoint, I guess, the loader. We're still gonna need to bring. We're still gonna need that other conveyor as well. I'm pretty sure, the one I already bought. But we need an endpoint. Those are just. That's the wrong end. Pretty sure this will run on this empty anyway. We can also sell our current load of buffalo mozzarella. That's gotta not have. That's not too different. I think it was at 7 grand. Hopefully it's not completely below. But we've got a few. Alright, so we need to get that quantum. Yeah, these guys have wood chips, these guys have wood chips, these guys don't. That guy does, but we don't need that. Right. We're gonna pick up one of these guys, because he actually loads. I'm getting all kinds of... Okay, he's too big for that. We'll have to come back and pick... We'll have to come back and pick up this low loader some other time. Okay, well, it appears to be working. Although it seems that we have to get it kind of all the whole line full to get it to keep going, but it appears to be working, and the only thing we're going to have to move out of the way and reconfigure in order to keep our silo operational is this main Ultima thing. So let's wait until January to finish that up, now that we know it's working. Nice. And those guys can just stay there the whole time. And then we'll just have to fold this guy up. And we only sold a couple thousand. I mean, aside from the original big chunk that we sold. And we sold the wheat and some of the other stuff, but the main line works. Yeah, that is awesome. So I'm trying to think what else there is to do. I guess we need to fertilize that grass. But then it's into January to sell the rest of those wood chips, although they're not that many. We probably need to throw another couple of bales of each into the barn, into the cow barn, but that's also, see how we're doing on that. Okay, we got 400 liters, no, 4,000 liters of silage, straw, okay, 13 straw, yeah, and some hay. I think we're probably going to need another silage bale and another hay bale. But let's get that grass fertilized and get into January when we can actually do our first easy sell. Okay, it's time to move on to January. And if I've forgotten something, I've forgotten something. We're doing well enough now that it's not really a huge deal. The farm is looking grand. We will turn this tractor off though. Yep. All right. Well, shall we sell our stuff? I say yes. I have to do it 2 or 3 times to get it to actually go, though, it appears, like I was saying. But once you've got it going, then you've got it going. Alright, and how long is this going to actually take? A while. It's not the fastest thing, but it's not the fastest thing to cart either. It feels interesting when you throw 500, or not 500, but you throw 60,000 liters of wood chips into the trailer, but I think this might actually be faster. And while that's happening, we can go do our chores. Like getting eggs out of the spawn point. Running buffalo milk to the dairy. Whoops. Boy, I really bollocksed that one up, didn't I? Alright, let's have a look at these chickens. Yeah, we gotta get a tractor out here. Well, we gotta do this too. That can happen in parallel. We're still rolling here? Yeah. Nice. Yep. That is way better than carting it. And I don't even care if it's a slightly lower price, which it might be. $5.53 is actually nearly the best price. That's fine. Right, so we gotta get this guy around and get a bale or two in. To keep those cows fed. I think we're actually going to end up needing 2 bales of silage. I'm just going to put them in. All right, how are we doing now? Yep, 11, 11, and 15. Okay, hopefully that uses it up. But I didn't look at the food. How's the food doing? 5,000 liters. Wow. All right. I'm gonna actually throw this batch of TMR in. It's been sitting out here for months. We're gonna use the big tractor though. Let's see, left back, doesn't matter. Alright, well, we're full now. Okay, let's have a look at our list here. More land, install bioheating plant and conveyors. Okay, install bioheating plant and conveyors is done. More land, not yet. Square bale set up. Grass eaters. Grain mill. Bakery. Right. And pay off loan, but I'm not actually ready for that one yet. And we still have 100,000 liters, which is going to be about 50,000 bucks. That doesn't actually cover our... Doesn't cover any of our square bale setup, I don't think. I mean, maybe I could buy the square bale wrapper. Let's go look. I was watching a video about real farming equipment. I mean, not that these aren't real bits of equipment, but it was kind of like new farming equipment. There was a Neverland fast bale was a square baler that wrapped and supposedly wraps fast enough that you don't have to stop and it just drops wrapped bales. I don't know if this is doable on here or not, but on here, if we're not going to go with the Crone for the 18 kilometers per hour, then the rest of these are all 17, and I don't really know what the difference is. But I don't think we're going to end up with 175K. So then we look at the wrapper again. The wrapper's only 54. We could pick it up, but it wouldn't do us any good until we have it. We could go with a bigger tedder and a bigger windrower. 14 meters, 14.7. I got this as a mod. I'm not sure the 0.7 is worth the extra money or not. It's a big one though. 15, 15. And then we're down to 7. Wow. Yeah, so this guy here might be our best bet. And lose that and get quite a bit more. And then our tedders, the Samaz is 8. That's 17 meters. That Pottinger, that would be helpful. Be nice to get the whole setup all at once. That just barely reaches, actually. I guess we have a little bit of leeway here. Wait, what happened? I went into it and it gave up? Keep going. Did I really just nudge it out of the way somehow? What did I do to it? Okay, I don't know what I did. But we're back in business. This really is right at the edge. probably have a little bit of leeway down here too, come to think of it, but that's okay. We'd have to shift everything. Right. Is there anything else that needs to be done? We still can't plant poplar until March, so we can't fix that field until March. So then, and nothing's ready. Oh, we can put fertilizer down on the poplar field. All right, well, we'll do that. And now it's just waiting to see. Well, we're not going to get 175 out of it. So it feels like we might be better off getting some more land. Yep, that was it. It's all the wood chips. Well, we could sell the straw. Or process the straw. Well, it would be sell the straw. Alright, so now it's a matter of putting this thing away somewhere. Until next time we need it, which will be next January. Yep. Got him off. These guys don't need to be shut off, they'll be fine. There's nothing to do to this thing. Anyway, alright, well that is amazing and awesome, and I think signals the end of the episode. Although, so I always do want more land. So if we look at 17's 103, and is currently just fertilized. March we could throw more something in it. Throw soybeans in it for a quick profit. April to October. And that would fill in over here. And another possibility would be one of these guys. This is also fertilized. 116, although it does have this chunk of unused land. 26 is huge and has lots of unused stuff. 229 is too expensive. 115. Oh, that's just a little guy though. Right. We could finally fill in that little bit. I still don't feel like... Oh, there's carrots harvested. That's 1.46 versus 1.29. So that's actually, oh, that's all of that as well. Yeah, and that's huge. Or, now hear me out. That'd be a crazy thing to do, I know. But what if we... It's only 800 a month. It's really not that big a deal. It's really not. It's like paying off the loan is just not a massive priority. 800 a month is nothing. I spend 800 a month on coffee, probably. Or I would if I was a farmer with this property. So we could eke out a couple more grand by selling the slurry. Does slurry sell to the biomass heating plant? That would be interesting. No. That goes to a biogas plant. And is very, very, well, it's at the best price. Not that that says much. The 30,000 gallon tank is getting us $1,000. Alright. Well, enough plotting and whatever. I either need to bite the bullet and buy some more land or save and buy equipment. But if I buy more land, then I have more money coming in. So I think that's really the answer. And I think it's, yeah, that one's too expensive. That's right. That guy wouldn't be too bad. But I really want this just to fill in another gap in what I own over here. Yeah, I think it's that one. Okay, we now own 17. Which is good. So we will put something interesting in 17. Well, now that we have a real easy way to sell poplar, maybe we should just straight up go for more poplar. I'm kind of at my limit on that, though. The carting may not be that bad, but the now, but the harvesting is still pretty intense. Yeah, I think I'll wait. All right. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode. I know I did. And I will catch you next time.